Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, 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 Hare, Mananga, Namo Namaha. So we're going to look at some more, couple more hand practices here, and then we're going to get into some different variations, just starting variations of Dagurugur, moving away from just the standard pattern that most people know. Most people only know one version, but there's so many different versions of it. So we're going to introduce just a few simple variations. There's more later to come. And we'll see how far we get here, but there's quite a bit to cover. So as usual, all these are in Taal. I'll chant with all of them to show you how to use them. I think last video I said I wasn't going to do that, but I think people need to be able to see how it's used each time with the mantra just to kind of get a grasp of things. So we'll kind of do it like that. So I taught a version of this that was rewritten to be in Lofa Taal before. So we have a version of that. This is used in Pahira Taal and just helps to practice your hands. It can also be used as a Tihai in multiple different ways. I'll show all that. And yeah, just taking things that we know and making more kind of beautiful patterns out of them. So this is Teke, so this is coming from that Teketake, tereketa, right? Ketetake, this pattern that we've learned as a starting practice a while ago. Teketake, tereketa, teketake, tereketa. So we're doing that 3 times, and then you've got ka, ka, and that just provides a lot of emphasis there. You'll see we've got 3 spaces there because you're taking up 8 possible spots where you could hit the mridanga, but we're only hitting it twice for the ka ka. Teketake, tereketa, teketake, tereketa, teketake, tereketa, ka ka. Ketetake, tereketa, ketetake, ketetake, tereketa, ka ka. Teketake, tereketa, ka. So that's the whole mantra. Sounds a little weird when you're playing it slowly, but it's meant to be played in double speed. So we'll show it once again. Teketake, tereketa, teketake, tereketa, teketake, tereketa. And this is with this on the bottom closed, 4 fingers and thumb closed. K, ka, teke. You want to be strong on these too. So the te is emphasized the most in this mantra. Ka, ka, right? The rest of it's not super important, so it's just the te and the kas that you really emphasize in the second part. So here, the thumb, ketetake, the ta, the offbeat now is being because it's on the 3rd beat, so it's offbeat. And when you're going ke here, kete, this is a weak hit. Ketata, so the strongest hit is on the 3rd beat. So you're going 1 strength, right? So you switch from on the beat to an offbeat feel within the same mantra, which is really cool. Then the second part is switching back. Ending back onto the on beat there. So this is played like this, and then I'll chant to it. Chanting. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare So you can use this in a lot of different ways. So let's show. So that was the long version. So then you can just use it at Rama Rama as well. So Rama Rama, so Rama Rama. So again, Rama, Teketake, tereketa, teketa, right? So this part, Teketake, ka, ka, Ketetake, ka, ka. So that can be used just at Rama Rama or just at Hari Hari, the last part. Hare Hare. Right? So you could play Hare Tereketa, Ja Tereketa, Ja Tereketa, or you can play So this is more advanced. We're playing double speed mantras now instead of going Tereketa Ja for Tihai. Now you're going so Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna. I'll do the Rama one now. Rama, what? I got confused there. There's so many different ways you can use this, but yeah. Rama, Rama, Hare, Hare. You could also extend this one through Rama Rama, just the last part. Teketake, tereketa, ka. Rama, Rama, Hare, Hare. So lots of different ways that you can use these, extend them and stuff. So we'll play it once more through again. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare I played a little different version there. There's lots of different ones, but I'll write them out so you get an idea. And slowly once more, the one that we originally taught here. Teketake, tereketa, teketake, tereketa, teketake, tereketa, ka. Ketetake, tereketa, ketetake, tereketa, ketetake, tereketa. Teketake, tereketa, ka, ka. Ketetake, tereketa, ka. Teketake, tereketa, ka. Ketetake, tereketa. Teketake, tereketa. So that's cool. Those are all that. So next hand practice. Ketetake, ketetake. So we're playing this again, right? Teketake, ketetake. So this one starts on the ketetake. Ketetake, tetetete. Ketetake, tetetete. K, right? Open hit. Ketetete. Ketetake, sorry. Ketetake, tetetete. Ketetake, tetetete. Getting warm. So ketetake, tetetete. and then ketatak, tereketa, ketetake, tetetete, ketatak. Right, and the tucks are strong. We've been over these already. Ketetake, tetetete, ketatak, tereketa, ketetete, ketatak. So this is interesting. This is different from what we're used to. We're usually going ketetete, keta for 4, right? But now we're going ketetete, 4, ketetete, then opening up to keta on the 5th. Ketatak. Ketatak, tereketa. So just opening the hand up even more here for different variations. Ketetake, tetetete, ketatak, tereketa, ketetete, ketatak, tereketa. Now, even a different hand practice, we've only seen this version, but now you're going to see the reverse of it. So ketetake, retakete, right? We know this. Ketetake, retakete. From here, ketetete, keta. Ketetake, retakete, tetetete. So this is the reverse of going ketetake, retakete, tetetete. Really good just to practice those like that. So this teaches you this pattern of using Tisra Jati in Das Pahira just with this tereta, tereta, tere, right? 3s. Teketa, teketa, tere. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Right? These are used a lot in let me see, in the Laya Jati of Tisra when we switch into Laya Jati for the second part of Das Pahira later on. We'll start learning mantras of that later. So this mantra again, Ketetake, tetetete, ketatak, tereketa, ketetete, tetetete, ketatak, ketetake, retakete, tetetete, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Let me see. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, So another cool little mantra, you can learn to use any of these as parts in your kirtans, use them as little Tihais, whatever. Rama Rama, right? So you can use any of these as Tihais. Ketetake, tereketa, ketatak, tereketa, right? Because you'd have tereketa, geta, deya, 3, right? So here we have in double speed, ketetake, tetetete, ketatak, tereketa, deya, same, just double speed, right? So you have 3. Rama Rama, Rama Rama. So lots of different things, so many different versions. We'll try to show all this later on as I get more into Taal with you guys. But once more, slowly. Ketetake, tetetete, ketatak, tereketa, ketetete, tetetete, ketatak, tereketa, ketetake, retakete, tetetete. Okay, so now some versions of Dagurugur that people haven't seen before. So we've already learned the and it's simple because you've got 4 and 4, right? Daguruguru, da. So you've got 4 Daguruguru, da. Good. So it's taking up a space in each, and the gurugur is in double speed. But here we've got a different version. We've got a little space, so it's not equal. It's not da-gurugur, da. It's da-gurugur, dagur, right? Da-gurugur, dagur. So you've got that little space. The da is taking up 2 spots. So this is different. And if you rush it, it's not going to work in Taal because you can't, try to just wing this mantra. You have to know exactly what you're doing, and you have to have that extra little space, else you're going to come in on the dagur too early, and it's going to mess everything up, and your whole mantra will not work. So we have da. You can play da closed or open, as we've discussed before, depending on your preference, speed, loudness, all different types of factors. As the drummer, you make these decisions as you get better. So we've got Daguruguruguru, right? So we've learned Daguruguruguru, Dagena, which is kind of a triplet. Except the way it's phrased, it still fits into the Taal because the Gena is in double speed and is taking up one matra space there. Daguruguruguru, Dagena, Gena, right? Gurugur is ketetake, right? So gurugur is ketetake, right? Ketetake. So we have Daguruguruguru, Daguruguruguru. Now remember the gurugur is gena, right? Ketetake. Don't allow this to mix with the first te. Ketetake, right? So Daguruguruguru. So this is going get to the Keta, right? So all phrased up here, we've got So we got Hare Krishna. Dagurugurdagur, gurugurdagur, dagurdagur, gurugurdagur, dagurdagur, gurugurdagur, dagurdagur, gurugurdagur. Dagurdagur, gurugurdagur. Let's see here. So Dagurdagur, gurugurdagur. So you have to say it and phrase it nicely. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Dagurdagur, gurugurdagur, dagurdagur, gurugurdagur, dagurdagur, gurugurdagur, dagurdagur. So this will take a little bit of practice to get. So another version of this that you can do is extend it and use it in different ways. So you have Dagurdagur, dagurgurugur, right? So here we have the first one. We have Dagurugurgur, gurugurdagur. Now we have Dagurugurgur, dagurgurugur. Different variation again. So Dagurugurgur, and then you've got, and then we're going Dagurugurgur. Different. So let's chant with that just so we can see. So I'll play just here. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Krishna, So you really have to kind of get this phrasing and the emphasis on these das as well. So it's different, it's got a different feel because it's got that space for the da, and it's a little bit more of a stilted kind of mantra. It's got a nice feel. It's nice how the gurugurs kind of roll through, and then you've got that space for the da. Dagurdagur, daguruguru, dagur, dagurdagur, dagur, daguruguru, dagur, dagurdagur, daguruguru. Dagurdagur, daguruguru, dagur, dagurdagur, daguruguru, dagur, daguruguru. So we have Da-gurugur, da-gina, 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 gina, da-gina. Da-gurugur, dagur, dagur, keep the fingers loose and a little bit curved so it's easier. version, extending even more. So we have Daguruguruguru, Dagurdagur, Dagurdagur, Daguruguruguru, Dagurdagur, Daguruguruguru. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, So there you can use that as the first part of a 32 matra Tihai, and then end with the standard Tihai that you know, starting at Rama Rama, or you could play it twice. Lots of different things. Again, these are just practice mantras, just inspiring you to see how you can use them later. I'll write out more Tihais and actual Taal later for people as foundational kirtan. So this is a really cool mantra here as well. So this is practicing this for guruguruguru. So every time you're on the te or the de, right? Guru, 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 guru. Da-guruguruguru. So for 8, Daguruguruguru. And you'll see how that's written. So you got to get the right number of gurus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 gurus, a da and a gena for gur to make 8. So breaking this up so you can lengthen it. So let's look at this again. So we have Da-guruguru, guru, 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 gur. Da-guruguru, guru, 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 guru. Da-gurugurugur, da-gurugurugur, da-gur. I like to play this one closed. It's nice. Da-gurugurugur. So, practicing with the mantra, Hare Hare Krishna, So like that, you can play and practice for a long period of time with that, getting used to this. Because we use this a lot in slower kirtans and mantras to fill in spaces. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Right, so you can put those gurugurs in so many different spots. Or you can just, you know, Hare Krishna. And you can go like Krishna, Krishna, Hare So you can make it up, you know, play it however you like. Lots of different things that you can do with it. Hare Krishna, right? Daguruguruguru, So that's really, really good hand practice to get balance of finding the tal and the time, using these spaces, getting a proper sound as well. A lot of people, it will just kind of sound like nothing, but you really want it. You want that full contact and looseness. You can see the thumbs really hitting nicely. So you want to get that looseness in the wrist. You want to be able to find that. You want to be able to find the ones as well in your tal, and also be able to find that gur at the end. You know. Those nice gurs, be able to find them, have that balance in your hand. So that's really nice as well. So done. Done. Let's just do this last one since it's kind of an outlier before we move into a lot of different stuff. So let's just look at this one as well. Keta, 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 right? Keta, keta, keta. So this is a different pattern again where we're going keta, keta, or keta, kete. Keta, keta, keta. Keta, kete, keta. Keta, kete, keta. Keta, 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 keta. So to make 4 here, we're going keta, keta, keta. So you got keta 3 times and just the thumb coming down in the middle of it here. Keta, 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 tete, tete, keta. And then you have the same thing that we're familiar with. Ketetake, reta, keta, tete, 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 keta. So this is another hand practice, but this again gets you used to putting your thumb down nicely. And it's a different way of practicing that without using the ketetake, reta, kete. So here we have keta, 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 tete, tete, keta, keta. Something there. Right. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, this is another nice practice. Keta, kete, keta, keta, kete, tete, tete, keta, kete, take, reta, kete, tete, 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 keta. Keta, 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 tete, keta. So you can practice that one just on its own, just getting used to that thumb coming down. And then we already know the second part, so you've already learned that. So this is a new version that we're learning here. I would really focus on the starting point of getting that thumb down nicely. It's been a while since I've practiced these ones. So you've got to find that fourth ta, which is a little hard for me to find there because I haven't played these in a long time. Keta, 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 right? Keta. So you've got to get that. Keta, 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 tete, tete, keta, 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 keta. So that fourth ta is really important, and then it's tough because you got to go keta, 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 tete, and then you're back onto the keta, tete, tete. So this really balances your hands and gives you a lot of kind of technique in terms of finding spots and maintaining a balance in your playing and in your tal. And yeah, another good practice mantra. And then we'll be on to different stuff here later. Okay, Hare Krishna.